All right, good win for the Mountaineers. You know, a couple of key points. You know, it's not as much about what we did or didn't do offensively. It's not as much about what we did or didn't do defensively. Same thing on special teams. It's not about that. It's about how much energy we played with, which I know that's kind of been the theme of the week. But you know, a couple of things that we focused on more than anything is just being excited to play together, be excited about making plays, and people on the sideline get excited. So I was really proud of how the team came together, played 4 quarters, and got excited when things happened. And we got excited when things happened in our favor, and then didn't get down when things didn't go our way, because that's just the way football is. You got to be excited when good things happen. You got to be able to come when bad things happen. And I thought our team did a tremendous job of that. Next question.
Did you ever think that you were going to quit committing penalties in the first quarter?
Well, you know, I mean, we've you know, this is game 10. You know, you can call holding play on every down. That's just what it is, and we continue to teach, you know, proper technique with holding. And, you know, I don't know how many we had, but it seemed like it was an awful lot. So, same thing. You know, that's just part of the game. You got to be able to overcome that. And when we committed one of our 100 penalties, I'm sure. You know, whether we felt like it was right or not, we had to overcome that. And we didn't all the time, but we didn't cave in either.
Is it a little surprising that you consider your guys played with energy the way this game just drug on and stopped and started?
Yeah, you got to be able to do it. You know, we can't go home until the clock's at 0. So we really don't have much to do about it. If it lasts 3 hours or 5 hours, we can't go until it's 0-0-0. So you might as well stay there and do what you're supposed to do. and we talked about that. You know, regardless of what happened, we got to stay up. We got to believe that we can win. We got to find a way to win at the end. This was a classic example of just trying to find a way to win. Offensively, could have did it, you know, at the end, and we didn't. The field goal team could have knocked it through and made it a 6-point game, but we didn't. Defensively, we could have caved in there at the end and let them score a touchdown, but we didn't. And then we blocked the field goal to get the win. Find a way to win.
You talk about the 2 third-down touchdown drive that Gino made to Tavon and to Stedman, 3rd and 8 and 3rd and 15.
Were they touchdowns?
You ended up with a touchdown.
We ended up with it.
Yeah.
It's the 2 third-down plays.
Right.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just making a play, you know, and I give Cincinnati a bunch of credit now. They weren't 7-1 for nothing. They weren't 4th in the country or whatever it was in run defense for nothing. I mean, they got a good front. They were able to play base defense and take away some of our downfield pass stuff, and still be able to get us in negative situations when we ran the ball. You know, and I give them credit. We got to do a better job. We got to block them better. We got to find creases and get positive yards. You know, so that ended up putting us in some 3rd and longs, and then when we're in 3rd and long, we just got to make a play.
You didn't get the ball to them like a lot of other teams had. That was key.
Yeah, which, you know, turnover margin is obviously big. When we had 1, they probably had 2. They had 2, so we won the turnover margin. I mean, that's the one stat that obviously, you know, is one of the most key stats in football. And by winning that, we had that discussion at halftime. You know, up 17-7, we knew we had to play 2 more quarters. And it was the same thing going out there, but being able to, the main thing was don't turn the ball over. If you don't turn the ball over in the second half, then we'll win. We did once, but if you would have done it twice, it probably would have got you beat.
What'd you see on the blocked field goal?
I don't know. It was inside. On ours or theirs?
To end the game.
There was 2. Yeah, it was low, which, you know, we're in there talking about who blocked it. Nobody has any idea who blocked it. It was a low kick, and we got good push, and it probably either hit, you know, a couple of our guys or maybe one of their guys that hit. I don't know. We got good push, though.
How many guys are taking credit for blocking it?
All of them. Even guys that weren't on the field. I don't care. I take care of it. You know? Coach Kurlab, he's one that coaches it, you know, but it doesn't matter.
Other than the energy part, what did you like about what the defense did that it didn't do last week?
I just played with emotion. You know, I mean, the energy, emotion, excitement, all that stuff kind of ties in, you know, and that's the only way you can win. And based on being as flat as we were last week, we had long conversations, you know, about just that, about having positive energy and playing with some excitement and energy and all that. We didn't see any of that last week. And when we met with them, we didn't really even talk about X's and O's much. Last Sunday, we talked about what our sideline looked like on specific plays and what Louisville's sideline looked like on specific plays, and theirs was clearly more energetic. So that was our biggest goal all week, was just getting them to the point to where, we were going to cheer for each other, and we were going to expect to win. We were going to expect everybody out there to have positive results. So positive energy was good.
How much does losing a guy like Zach affect what they're able to do offensively?
A lot. He's one of the better players in this conference, and that was a tough break for him. Good kid, great player. The guy they put in there looked pretty good to me too. He's probably going to get better and better and better. You lose a guy like Zach, that's tough. It is, and he they were 7-1. They were leading the conference for a reason. And by not having him, that's a shame for the kid.
In regard to energy, they get a quick score on you, and you come back right away to hit a home run. I think 4 plays later. Are you not even talking about a win if that doesn't happen as quickly?
Maybe. You don't want to quit at that point, obviously. But one of the other things that we've been talking about a bunch is learning how to play as a team. Which we've talked about, how things need to be on the sidelines as a team, but answering a score is something that's pretty important. And when the defense needs picked up, offensively you need to do it. If the offense needs picked up, then defensively you need to do it. I think we're doing as a football team today.
You're also 1 game out of the first. Everybody has 2 except them. We have 1. Big step toward it.
Yeah, which it's the common theme of the Big East is it really doesn't matter what happened last week or the week before. Every game is going to be a challenge. It's anybody can win it. There's still a lot of football left to be played. We didn't talk about that much going into this week. That's not what our objective was. We got an off week and then we got Pitt, and we're not talking about winning the conference right now. We're talking about beating Pitt. That's the next thing on our agenda. And we'll see where we're at going into that last game and see if it's possible.
Do you find it at all ironic that you ultimately won this game with special teams play, given the problems that you had? Or is that one of those stick to it?
Yeah, we keep working on it. We work on the same things every week. When it comes to the special teams, I think you were the one that asked a question a couple of days ago about it. But the schemes, there's nothing wrong with the schemes. There wasn't anything wrong with the schemes when that play happened. There wasn't anything wrong with the players or the coaches or what anything was. It's just about, it's about getting fired up and about playing together as a team. So we didn't change anything. We just kept working on it.
Thank you. You love the overtime strategy in your head.
Yeah, we had the discussion. Can't tell you exactly. We had the discussion. Call plays that work, All right, thanks.